my Frogate accent, that's going to be interesting.
Okay. So we have finished 12 weeks. You've done 12 weeks of online coaching with ourselves. So just tell everyone just a little bit about where you were in the very beginning. What was your problem areas? What were you really worried about? What was upsetting you in the very beginning?
Okay, so I have joined 3 months ago, and the reason why was certainly because I didn't like the way I looked when I was wearing my trouser suits, when I could see, that everything was stretching. And although I was running and trying to keep fit, I didn't see any results, although I've tried to actually be careful with what I was eating, and I didn't see any results. So there was something that I was doing wrong, and I didn't know what it was. So basically, I then saw a Facebook message from my friend Leo, and I was so impressed by the work that he did, and that I thought I would do the same. So that's where I started.
Good. So what did we change at first then? What little changes did we make for you?
Okay, so really the big thing that changed for me was the fact that, one, if you want to have results, you have to start tracking what you're eating. But the big thing is also to do some exercises, to go and hit the gym. For me, that's what I've learned is there are two things that we changed. One is to go to the gym and do some weight exercises so that it could reshape my body, but at the same time, track the food that I was eating, and that there's no good or bad food, there's just food, and you have to learn to fit within your macros and fit with your also way of life. Because me, I can be good during the week, but during the weekend I want to let my hair down and not be too much controlling. And basically that's what you've done so well, is fit within my way of life, which is completely different from somebody else's.
Excellent. Good. I'm pleased to hear that. So what was the final outcome then? What did you achieve, and how do you feel about yourself now?
Okay, so at the beginning, I didn't think that it was working. It was major panic because I could be losing some weight and then bringing it on back during the weekend, for example, if I had a pizza or whatever. And it was very disheartening. But I've learned over the course of the last 3 months that it's not an immediate result. It's not a sprint. Really, it's a marathon. So you have to bear with the system, and it does work. It's gradual. It's not, and that's what is good, because now my body weight is definitely down. The shape of my body is fantastic, like it hasn't been in a long while. I'm talking years. And also, like for this weekend, it was bank holiday weekend. I had nice dinners and everything, but I didn't feel guilty about that, because I know that I can keep track over it over the next week and it will be back to normal. So, and what the outcome of it is that I can go to the gym, and I like the way I look now. When I look at myself in the mirror, I'm okay, definitely, and like the way I look in my dresses, and I've bought new dresses, and it's just beautiful. And I think that it's still work in progress, but the first stage is definitely finished because I understand it now.
Excellent. Good. So do you have any words of wisdom or words of advice for people who may be thinking about starting coaching or things like that?
I certainly recommend it, because being coached, gives you like harness to have, and gives you some direction, and that's, I mean, especially with you, Aaron, is that you've seen it, you've been there, bought a t-shirt, and basically and for me it was the first time that I was going through those different phases. So you told me to keep faith and to keep with it. And honestly, there are some times when I just thought, okay, I'm going to forget it. But no, with keep faith, do it, and you will see the results within, let's say, a month already. You see something different.
Good.
Keep going. It's well worth it, because I'm so happy with the way I look now.
Excellent. Fantastic. I'm happy that you feel that way. I feel perfect like that.
Oh yeah, honestly, I mean, I can send you some pictures of yesterday at the gym. I mean, that's the first time in years that I'm not wearing a baggy t-shirt, but a nice skinny top.
Good. Excellent.
That is just great.
Fantastic.